It's very calm here. We are near the Source Masters. This is the place of healing energy. From this space of healing, let's heal ourselves and the world around us. Mentally repeat the following affirmations along with me. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Let's make following agreements with self and life. I will be impeccable with my words. I will not take anything personally. I will not take any assumptions. I will do my best at all the times. Be in this state for next few minutes, masters. Last 1 minute. 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your palms together. Rub it. Keep it on your closed eyelids. Slowly open your eyes to the here and now. Thank you, Masters, for meditating with me. Over to you, Sirisha.
Thank you, Sharat, for the deep guidance. Thank you so much. So, friends, let's move on to the next part of the program, wisdom sharing. I invite Prithvi to share today's wisdom. Good morning, Prithvi.
Good evening. Good evening, Sirisha. Thank you. Thank you, Sharat. Thank you all for meditating. So, as we are looking at the healthy habits, today we will be exploring the night routine, which can change the state of being, because healthy habit is something that which will lead us to a right state of being. And we will utilize the doorways which will open us towards reprogramming our subconscious mind. So today we will explore the night routine, which is my favorite. Okay. The night routine. Usually, what happens is in the night, I had already spoken about it. We naturally get into the state of alpha and theta, because which are more receptive, more reprogrammable states. So your day is created by what you do, your actions. But most of your life is created by how you sleep. The state of being with which you sleep matters a lot, because you are spending almost about 6 to 8 hours of time in sleep, which is a major chunk of the day. And the last 30 minutes, what your state of being is while sleeping, that gets carried forward for the next 7 to 8 hours. So if you're sleeping with sadness, if you're sleeping with crying emotions, pain, stress, overthinking, that will get carried even during your sleep, because the mind doesn't stop while you sleep. It is processing. It is called something called the condensation of the memory gets into the subconscious mind. So all the thoughts that you think just before going to sleep, it gets into the subconscious mind. So what you think and in which state you are just before going to bed is very important. That is what we are going to look at today. So whatever you impress before sleep, your subconscious processes it all the night. So your brain transitions through states, with making it highly receptive during sleep, allowing subconscious impressions to take hold. It taps into theta. Theta is the most receptive state, where it is completely subconscious mind, and anything that you were thinking, or in this emotional state you were just before sleep, that gets subconsciously programmed in your sleep. So you have to be very conscious how you are sleeping, and it is a best way that we utilize this period for a right practice. I think you might have heard the story of sewing machine, how Elisa Hove discovered the needle, how the needle had have to be in the sewing machine. He was struggling a lot. He was looking at people in his city and in his village, where they were spending almost months together to stitch one cloth. So he wanted to discover a machine which could make it easier but he was not able to come up with the idea how the needle should be, because if the point, the hole, if it is towards the blunt end, it was not fitting into the machine. So he was thinking about it, and while just before going to bed, he was thinking, if he just comes up with the idea of this machine, how many people will be so happy and the time will be saved. So thinking about this with that result in his mind, he goes off to sleep. And in his sleep, what happens is, in his dream, he was captured by tribes, and those tribes were attacking him with a spear, with a weapon which had the point, the hole towards the sharp end. So he saw that, and immediately he got up, and he realized, okay, the hole needs to be at the pointed end and not at the blunt end, and this will fix the machine. So he got the idea of needle in his dream. Just before going to sleep, he was thinking about how coming up with this machine would help people, and he could discover the shape of the needle in his dream. So what happens is, in the similar way, there was another discovery. There were two discoveries which happened just like this in the dream. One is benzene ring, where Kekule was trying to discover the structural how the structure of the benzene ring is supposed to be, because it was not fitting into the a complete chain. So he was thinking how to come up with the structure of benzene ring, and while he was thinking about it, he goes off to sleep. And in his sleep, he sees that a snake was coiling around, and it was trying to bite its own tail. And then suddenly he got an idea, okay, the benzene ring has to be a complete ring where the carbons are connected and it needs to be formed as a ring. So he came up with the idea of benzene ring through his dream. Even the DNA structure also was something that James Watson saw in his dream. So what happens is, in our subconscious mind, when the mind rests, we start connecting to subconscious mind, where there are insights, where there are solutions for the problem that we are looking for. So if we sleep with right intention, and if we sleep with the right state of mind, we get some certain answers, certain solutions, and we can program our subconscious mind to be in the right state. So it is very important to utilize this last 30 minutes of the day before going to sleep for getting better. So what the technique that we are going to use is something which is related to water, because water is life. Anyone who wants to find life on another planet, first thing they look at is oxygen and then water. So because water is life, our bodies are predominantly water. Almost 70 to 80% of our body is made up of water, and water carries memory, friends. Whatever the thought, intention, the water is given, it carries that memory. Structurally, the things might not change, but at the molecular level, the water carries the memory. So it is very important that we utilize the water and set an intention just before going to bed. There was an experiment done by Dr. Masaru Emoto. He saw that when people told positive words to water, the structural changes happened, and it was forming very beautiful crystalline structures. Whereas when the negative words, negative intention was given to the water, it formed very absurd structures. So what your intention can significantly influence water's molecular structure, demonstrating the power of words, thoughts on your environment. So we are going to use the water and right intention to get into the sleep. It's not just water, it's your state of mind also. So we will you tune into the right state and set intention just before going to sleep. So this is what we are going to call as night water gratitude practice. So what we do is, this is something inspired by Silva method technique also. What you do is, before going to bed, you have to actually hydrate yourself. So the routine is, first relax your body. Relax your body completely from head to toes. And then reflect upon your day, how your day went. And start doing a reverse counting from 10 to 1. First, relax your body. Reflect how your day was. Rewrite, if you can consciously rewrite certain actions, do it. Otherwise, you can neglect that step. And enter into theta state, alpha and theta state, by reverse counting. Count from 10 to 1 in the backward. So what happens is, backward reverse counting will take you into subconscious mind. Okay, relax your body, enter into theta state, and then set an intention holding the water, glass of water in your hand, in both of your hands. Set an intention. First, how your day want to be, or whatever the problem you're going through, the solution that you're looking for, it is already there and you're seeing the result of the solution. Just imagine that intention, and then after imagining the result, you say gratitude for your day, for your life, for everything that you have in life. So the final thing, the state of mind that you have to sleep is with gratitude every day. Because sleeping with gratitude, you tune into saying thank you to universe, and universe will give more of opportunities for you to thank it again and again. So sleeping with the state of gratitude is very important. That is what we are going to do. So what you need to do is enter into alpha state, theta state by reverse counting, hold the glass of water, set the intention, and express gratitude wholeheartedly. And then you drink half glass of the water. Drink it half, feel the gratitude, close it, close the lid of the glass, keep it beside your bed, and go to sleep. Set an intention that let the universe do its magic, let the grace get into this water, and let this water become magical, healing, giving me more clarity, and giving me solutions to the problem that I'm looking for. Set this intention and keep it beside your bed. And as soon as you get up in the morning, drink the water again with the feeling of gratitude. So you sleep with gratitude and you start your day with gratitude by using the water. Okay, so this is the night routine we are going to practice and inculcate in our daily life. Trust me, friends, this practice has just changed my life, because practicing gratitude is not easy, and reminding ourselves to practice gratitude, sometimes we might not be in the right state. So if we use water, because just before going to bed, most of us drink water, and as soon as we get up, we drink water. Why not use this life element to set the gratitude state into our subconscious mind? So let's utilize it, and let's use sleep for transforming our reality, and we can wake up to the life that we really want to live happily. So let's enter into the sleep very consciously with intentional choices. Do not sleep with stress, pain, misery that continues and that keeps hampering you a lot. So be very conscious about the last 30 minutes of your day, which is very, very important. You don't just open up for subconscious mind, friends. You also tap into unconscious mind. You get into delta, which is a doorway to your higher self, to the universe. You communicate to the universe in your sleep. You are completely unaware of the body. You lose the awareness of body, breath, and mind completely, where you are actually communicating to the astral worlds, to the universe. So the state with which you sleep, let it be right. So we will intentionally choose the right state of mind just before going to sleep. Okay, so with this, friends, let's intend for the day. These are the words that you can actually practice on a daily basis to set intention and gratitude to your glass of water. So let's do this today. I request all of you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and intend for the day with gratitude, expressing from the heart wholeheartedly with a smile. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this life. Thank you for the breath within me. Thank you for every experience and every learning. Thank you to the universe for supporting my journey. As I go to sleep, I rest in trust, peace, and renewal. Let love, harmony, and compassion expand as I go to sleep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sirisha. Over to you.
Thank you, Prithvi. That was wonderful sharing. Thank you so much. So, friends, today we have Karuna ma'am from Atlanta who will be sharing her meditation experience with us. Good evening, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. It's a little low. If you can increase your volume or come closer to the.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Now it's perfect. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Sirisha ma'am, and thank you, Prithvi. It was a wonderful session. And coincidentally, I was actually thinking of talking about the same topic today. The reason my name is Karuna, I work as a software engineer and I live in Atlanta. Uh, During the first phase of COVID, I got into meditation. One of our friends uh, introduced me to PSSM and also the 40-day online programs that were happening at that moment from organization called Buddha CEO, who's who is also part of PSSM. So at that time, I remained an insomniac for almost a decade. I was suffering from sleepless nights for a continuous period of time. None of the measures I had taken had helped me to sleep well. I changed my diets, I inculcated yoga in my day-to-day life, and everything, every other possible alternative that would help me to sleep like a baby. None of those things worked. So one of my close friends had introduced me to these online meditation sessions. So she suggested me that's one thing that you could do is just do it for 40 days and you would see a change. And I took her word. I sincerely did for one 40-day session. And within 8 to 10 days, I could see my quality of sleep has improved because just before sleeping, I was meditating for 30 to 40 minutes without failure every day. And trust me, after 40 days, my quality of life tremendously improved. I was able to sleep like a baby. And this helped me at a great level. And my next days would fall in place and I was doing well in my personal and professional life. And then this is something that worked with me consistently. And then I took it as a challenge. I did those 40-day sessions for almost 5 to 6 sessions, like entire 2020 during the COVID time, because we were all working from home and I had ample time in my hand, and I was meditating every day before sleeping. And at the time, I also, like my physical health, I had run into various health issues, like I was visiting urgent care and emergency care due to many issues. And because my sleep pattern fixed, that was slowly improving my physical health. And then my doctor appointments reduced, my intake of medicines reduced. I slowly started, leading a positive life and healthy life. As Prudvi just shared in one of her slides with us, that meditation improves our nervous system. Like we will not be in fight or flight mode anywhere anymore. Like we will be able to. It was like more of self discovery process for me. Like I was like able to realize what kind of thoughts and emotions that I had doing day in day out. I was following do day in day out, like how it was affecting my quality of life. When I closed my eyes first few days, like I was scared of my own thoughts and like emotions, but then slowly I was able to overcome it. I was able to see why I was thinking certain things, why I was feeling certain way. And then slowly I was able to get past that state and then be in observer state pretty much. And that's how my physical health also had improved. So I feel grateful for this practice and for this abundant knowledge. And here in Atlanta, we are like, I'm closely associated with Atlanta Pyramid Meditation Academy. We conduct various workshops. We do full moon meditations, and in the summers, we do nature meditations, trekking meditations, and we do book clubs. We do kids meditation activities. We do early morning meditations, and many, like we do 24 hours, 48 hours, 72-hour meditations. So it has helped me in many ways than I could imagine actually. So I'm grateful to all the people who have encouraged me and continuously doing this, to be part of this. This is all a wonderful life. You will not be able to see changes in overnight. Anything or everything that we do in our life, it requires dedication, consistency, and that intention, right? So I believed in all this, and that helped me in a great deal. So you can vouch, you can take my word for it. Any physical health issues or mental health issues, emotional quotient, spiritual quotient, whatever is a challenge that you're going through in your life, being associated with a like-minded people, with a group like this, will definitely help us. The group will help us. They literally hold your hands and take you to the next step. And I'm the example for it. I'm grateful for all these masters, and both Western and Eastern masters. And I have also started reading spiritual literature and non-spiritual literature, and that had helped me in a great way, actually. So, like they say that, right? Knowledge is precursor to experience. What you read in the books, and when you implement it through these practices, you will start experiencing it, and it will cement in your physical and mental well-being. And you would naturally want to continue doing this, right? Why would you want to leave this path? So this is all about. I request everyone to meditate the number of minutes of the age they are. So at least 15 to 20 minutes in the morning and 20 to 30 minutes just before sleeping. This will help in a great way. With knowledge that these masters are giving us every day, like what Prithvi explained just now, it's mind blowing, right? Like how the sleep improves this quality of life, when you check your thoughts and emotions. All this had helped me. So I would suggest the same to everyone. Thank you.
Wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking out time and coming here and sharing your experience. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes. Thank you.
So, friends, thank you, everyone, each one of you, participating today. So we'll conclude the session here and we'll meet you all tomorrow at the same time. Until then, have a great day ahead. Thank you so much. Namaste, friends.